Hello, my name is a5000, and welcome to today. Today we're going to have a hands-on look and basic tutorial on how to use the Sony a5000 compact system camera. So let's get straight into this one. So as you can see, the Sony a5000 is a compact system camera, which means it has the capabilities of a DSLR, but it's obviously smaller than a DSLR, as you can see from here, but you can change lenses and stuff. So let's have a look at what the camera looks like. So at the minute we have a lens in, and to change the lens you have a little button here which you just click and then twist the lens to unlock it, and then when you put it back in, click in and twist, and it's got a twist lock mechanism so you can change lenses efficiently without them falling out mid-shot in camera, and so on and so on. Obviously on the lens you have your zoom in button. If it's set to manual, these buttons here, if you just twist the lens, that'll zoom it in, zoom it out. If it's on manual, this will autofocus, obviously, if you're using it. On this side of the camera you have your port button, which you can just open up like so, and inside the ports this is what we have. We have a micro HDMI lead so you can plug in to the TV. You have your SD card slot and your micro USB slot so you can charge the camera, like so. The main body of the camera, we have a LCD screen that pulls out so you can use it front ways and back ways depending on which way you're filming. You have your menu button there. You have this button that turns when you're on normal to change the scene, but does other stuff and clicks all the same time for display, timer button, ISO, brightness buttons, and other camera settings. You have the playback button, so when you want to see what you've taken you press that one, video or footage or pictures. This one is a help button if you get stuck, or a delete button if you're viewing pictures. At the top of the camera we have is a record button, so if you want to shoot video, 1080p video, you press that button there. You have the shooter button here, you have the on off button, you have the zoom, how to zoom in and out, just use this one unless you're using autofocus, in which you can just do it on the lens. You also have up here, you have the flash button, which when you click, a flash pops out like so on the camera, so you get your flash. If you need a flash for the photo, you take it in and then just gently press it back into place on the camera. And then on this side you just have the NFC button. So let's turn the camera on and get with it to using a basic tutorial of it. Obviously, to take off the lens cap you press the two buttons in the middle, press in and release. That's very important. You don't want to break a expensive lens. As you can see, they are a beautiful lens which you can get. You can obviously change the lens to different sizes for different pictures. It's up to user preference. So let's turn on this camera and see what sort of a picture we get. So press the on button and it immediately comes on to take in a picture mode. Now the only one bad rough sort of point about this camera is the autofocusing isn't great. As you can see at the minute it's doing quite well, but it's not great. So what you want to do is actually set it to manual, because then you'll be in full control. But it does take some really good pictures. So as you can see, the twist button here, if you press that, as you can see in the left hand top corner of the screen, the scene button changes, and this will help you when you want to take nighttime shots, when you want to take, you know, landscape shots. It'll change it so the camera looks better, obviously macro for close-up things. If you click on the left of this circle button, you have your drive mode, so you can continue shooting, timer shooting, depending on what you need, and press menu to cancel or get back. You have your ISO button, which you need. Certain modes can only let you do this, so it won't matter for this mode. And again, just to get back, you have your display button at the top button here. This will choose how much of a display you want to see and what it's used for. You obviously have your, again, iOS, you have your brightness buttons and stuff like that here. Your menu button, this menu button is to get you into the camera settings. What you want to do is you'll come up with a camera setting mode, shoot mode. At the minute you can change the shoot mode, scene mode from here, but you have image aspect ratio. You can obviously change that depending on what size you're going for, and what size of image you want and what aspect ratio. So image size, this is the best quality you can get it in, is 17 megapixels. for 16:9. You can also do it in 3:2 depending on what you want. 16:9 is going to be the most useful though, because most TVs are 16:9. Computer screens 16:9, phones 16:9. They're all set to that sort of aspect ratio. But you can always take them in 3:2 and get higher resolution pictures. You can get about a 20.1 megapixel in 3:2. 16:9 you're only looking at 17 megapixel, but again, you're not going to have the black bars on your TV screen. And to get back out of that, you just press the menu button. Quality, you can change the quality to fine, standard, raw, depending on your preference and setting, and obviously storage space and stuff like that. Panorama size, stuff like that. Then on the second thing, you have your file formats, how you want to record, what sort of you're looking at, continuous shooting, flash mode, stuff like that, red eye reduction, all that goodness. The third one, you have the focus. This is probably going to be the most useful tool for you when you're using it. What you want to do is, instead of having continuous autofocus, you might want to change it to manual focus. This will allow you, when you're on the camera as so, just to twist this at the top and you'll get this little screen here, and you can adjust the focus so you can get it either out of focus if you want a blurry shot like so, or you can get it right perfectly in focus so that it's nice and crystal sharp depending on what you're looking at, like so, and you can adjust it to how you need. I'd say keep it on manual focus and you'll get a lot better capabilities of what shots you can take and stuff like that. So back into this button, if you press the home, the circle button instead of the menu button, you then get an option to change what you're on scene. So you can have intelligent auto, superior auto, program auto, aperture auto, shutter priorities, manual exposure where you can choose everything, movie, if you're taking a movie and just want it in the best mode for movie, do that one, sweep panorama or scene mode you can obviously choose, and that'll give you another option. So that's pretty much how you use the camera. Obviously there's the playback button there to view it, and that has been a basic look and tutorial at the Sony Alpha a5000 compact system camera. Thanks for watching guys. As always, I've been Alvaro's OK. Thanks for watching. Hello guys and welcome to Alvaro's OK Sports.